Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, we have a very interesting guest. He's a lawyer, a barrister, and a very good friend of mine. Please let's meet him. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, welcome. I am Barrister Chukwuebuka Before. I'm a lawyer, legal practitioner. I practice in Nigeria and I have various fields I engage in. Welcome to this segment.
Okay, thank you very much. And today, like I said, we're talking about business registration, corporate affairs registration. What is CAC registration for people that do not know what it is?
Corporate affairs registration is where you go if you have an idea, if you have business you want to run, you go there, tell them, they register the business for you, protect your rights. They won't allow any other person to use that company you've already registered. That is the main reason why Corporate Affairs Commission is there.
Okay. Now, what type of business can or should be registered?
Any business that is a good business, that is you can engage in trading, buying or selling. You can establish a firm. You can establish a real estate firm. You can do so many business like there are, but there are some businesses that are prohibited and restricted.
Okay.
Those prohibited business are the ones that involves illegal activities, fraudulent activities, and there are some other things that have been completely prohibited, like dealing with manufacturing of uniform for armed forces,
Okay.
manufacturing of ammunition and mass weapon of destruction. All those are completely restricted and prohibited.
Okay, I know any fraudulent
Any
activities.
fraudulent activity will not be
Understood.
tolerated.
Okay, thank you. Can I go through the registration process myself as an individual?
Of course, you can, but you reach a point, you stop, you now inquire how you want to do about it. That's where you need a legal
Practitioner.
professional or a professional in it, a legal practitioner, sorry, and a professional in it.
Okay. And why is that so?
Because normally people will go, they say they want to register a business,
Yeah.
don't know the type of business they want to register.
Mm.
They have something they call business name and companies. So sometimes people think that okay, this is what I want to go for. They want to go for business name. Whereas they in the process of doing everything, they go and register a company. They say, why do I need shares? Why do I need secretary? Why do I need shareholder? Why do I need to hold annual general meeting, AGM, and the rest? That's where they get confused. They think that it's tedious and this, but it's not. It's actually simple if you know what you're doing.
Okay. And most of us don't know what we're doing. We just feel like, okay, I'm starting a business and we're going to register a company. Not
That's where
knowing
they
that
go.
what you need at that time is not a company but a business name.
A business name because it depends on the person individual's capital. Your capital may be small. This is the business you can do. You go for business name. From that business name, you start growing. If you decide to now switch over to a company, a big company, there are processes and procedures involved. You
Okay.
still retain that your name, that you started your business name. Then you now put it into a company. And now that company will either be limited by shares, guarantee, and so on. And it might be unlimited or unlimited.
Okay, so as a sole proprietor, you're advised to register a business name?
Business name because sole proprietorship deals with only you, nobody. You're the one bearing the risk and you're the one bearing the gain. Only you. It's not passed on to anybody.
Okay, so no matter how big your business is, let's say Dangote now runs a company that's just, it's not a public limited company, it's not you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just under his, no matter how big it is, he can still operate under using a business name.
No, you cannot.
Why is that?
That business on that large scale
Mm.
is not for a business name because it does with heavy production of so many different products and services that he renders. So
Mm.
he has to now register to get the amenities that are with it. If he does
Okay,
with business name, there are some amenities that he can't have. But if
okay,
he does with the company registration, he can enjoy so many amenities.
okay. Now let me paint a scenario for you here. Let's imagine Chioma started the business, she sells hair. You understand? She registered it with Corporate Affairs Commission,
Mm-hmm.
and over time the business grew and kept on growing and started expanding. And as a result, she has started having workers. It became very large. You get my point. Now, at what point would you feel that I know this business can no longer function as a sole proprietorship business? I need to make it a public limited company.
Well, okay. If you want to, like I said earlier,
Mm,
there are certain procedures you need to go through and pass through to make that happen.
okay.
You have to now make an application, you submit it to CAC. In the application, you're stating the reason why you want to change from a business name to a company. And that company is now either limited by guarantee or shares.
Okay.
So in that process now, you have to have a director, you have to have board members, you have to have secretary, and you have to have shares that will be allocated to all your shareholders that are in your company.
Okay. Now, what is the limitation of a business name?
The limitation of a business name can rent open spaces, they cannot own any property, they can just carry on business like a normal, listen, come and go, rent, oh, my rent is about to expire, renew it, that's all.
Okay. So for small scale businesses, it's advisable to register a business name.
No, there are some small scale businesses that still require company registration.
Okay. What instances are those?
Those instances that you know your small company is engaged in manufacturing or
Okay.
transportation or production or so on. There
On
are
a
so
large
many
scale.
on a large scale. On no, it must not necessarily be on a
Okay.
large scale. It can be a small scale.
But
Those
with
you
potential to grow.
with the potential to grow. Those type of company needs to be registered.
Okay. Because the activities fall under the
Yes.
company
Yes.
registration.
And if you register that company,
Yeah.
that small company, you have so many amenities to it. Like now, like I said, a business name cannot own properties.
Okay.
A small scale company can own properties. It can buy property in its name.
Okay.
Business name cannot. It can
Okay.
only rent.
Yeah.
Unless an individual in the business name buys it in his own name and now uses it as the company's name.
Okay. Okay. I get you. Now, can you be penalized for operating in Nigeria without a form of registration?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I see so many businesses operating in Nigeria right now that are not registered with CAC.
Yes, there are a lot of businesses that have not been registered with CAC. And at the same time, as you see, there are a lot of businesses that have not been registered with CAC. You can also see there are a lot of complaints because you're not registered, you don't know who is doing this. They will just come out on their social media or any social media platform, say they have this, they have this. There's an instance that a girl ordered a clothes from a vendor, an online vendor that has been operating for a very long time. What she ordered and what she got were totally
Different.
different.
It happens every time.
So you see, those type of businesses, you cannot catch them, you cannot do anything to them.
Because they're not
They
registered.
are not registered. They say, oh, they give you your order. What they just do is they collect your money, go away, find on any other thing that is useless. The posting, they will go to other sites or internet, get it there, put it on their page. You come, pay, give you one rubbish thing, and they go their way. If you try to hold them, they say that they are not the ones that did it, that there is the fault of my delivery person. He switched his. Be hearing so
And you
many
have nothing,
excuses.
yeah, you cannot hold them because they're not registered. Okay. Okay. Should one patronize unregistered businesses?
Well, it's left to you. If you want to patronize an unregistered business, it's left to you. You can patronize it. More, but my legal advice is not to do so. I'm not trying to spoil anybody's market or discourage that. Everybody has his own choice. You can choose to or not to. Because patronizing unregistered businesses, in there are some instances that something will happen unexpectedly. It may even lead to loss of life. But God forbid, I'm not praying for such. It's better to still be with somebody that is recognized because
That can be
if
held
anything,
accountable. Yeah.
if anything should happen, you know their address, you know the company is well known, and that company will not want to tarnish its own reputation. they will try to settle things amicably.
Yeah, because I see so many instances on social media, especially with women who are into cosmetics complaining, oh, this one damages my skin, this one. I'm like, did you not check out the company before ordering for their products? Like, because in Nigeria now, so many people are operating without licenses, and we feel like it's nothing now. License is just a form of formality that the
Mm.
government wants to collect money. You understand? People have that
Is
mentality.
not is not that mentality that people have
Mm,
is ignorance,
okay.
because any cosmetics or any product that is applied on human body, or somebody we are taking it into our body, those have to go through NAFTA, because NAFTA will know the contents of everything to know if it's poisonous, it has cancerous cells, or is dangerous to human life. Those businesses that carry on cosmetics and the rest without passing through NAFTA is putting a lot of customers at risk. Yes, you have done something, it worked for you, people have been coming, it worked for you, people have been recommending everybody to you. All of a sudden, somebody now eventually takes it and the person lost his life. You'll be dragged on social media with the normal banter back and forth. That is normal. He went to go and buy a fake product, whereas they'll show you that you're the one, you've made your label, you did everything. It's your product that caused somebody to die. So now, in that process, you have now tarnished your own image and everything. You have lost a family member. There's nothing they can do. The highest thing, the person will just come out on social media. I didn't know what happened. I'm sorry, and listen.
And it's all gone.
Is all gone, close her page, stops that product, find another way to revamp.
But the harm has been done already.
A great harm has been done.
Okay. Do you do CC registration?
Yes, I do.
Okay, please, what's your handle? How can the viewers reach out to you?
My handle, you can reach me at chukwebuka9@gmail.com, or
Okay,
you can reach me through my phone number
okay,
through WhatsApp 08109418945. Those are my handles. You can reach out to me. Then you just explain to me your business that you want. I do everything for you. I tell you how it is.
Hey, I've noticed something that is very, very common. I tried to register a business name a couple of years, like I think 3 years ago. I went through the process. It took almost forever before the name would be even approved for it to take to the second stage. I had to like abandon the whole
Do
process.
you know why?
Why is that so? Why is everything so hard for us in Nigeria? Yeah.
Everything is not hard for us in Nigeria. You're the one that did it yourself.
Mm.
Because the name you want to take has already been taken by another person.
No. I beg to differ. In this case now, the name was not taken, it was reserved for me. I paid the initial fee. They
Mhm.
told me the name was not taken by anybody, it was reserved. And it still took me like, I could not wait any longer.
That is where you fail to,
But when we come through people like you, it becomes faster. Like,
because there's one what CAC does. They receive a lot of applications.